Also ahead, slim down fast. Superfoods that cut calories big time so you can eat fit for the holidays.
From WFAA-TV, the spirit of Texas, this is Good Morning Texas in high definition.
Hey, after all that gingerbread, you may want to get slim fast, but you know what? You have to know what foods to eat. So listen up. We have a real eye-opener on how to eat fit for the holidays. From new ways to prepare lunch or dinner to even healthy snacks and desserts that are actually good for you. She is a registered dietitian and spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, one of only 2 in the entire state of Texas. We welcome Angela Lamond with Lamond Nutrition in Plano. Great to see you.
Great to be here.
Okay, so you have a lot of great tips. We're going to start with the first one, and it's right here. Show us how to eat the right way. And you kind of took zucchini and turned it into pasta.
Well, you know, as a registered dietitian nutritionist, I'm always telling people about foods they can put on their plate. So changing the way people really even think about foods.
Okay.
You know, what I think about zucchini is it's loaded with vitamins and minerals, and one zucchini is only 30 calories.
Wow.
So when you think about swapping it with a pasta, it's really easy, just using like a spiral. This is a spiral slicer. A lot of people have heard of the spaghetti squash, but the zucchini actually holds its texture a little bit easier and better. So it represents pasta a little bit more. So all you have to do is just turn this like this, and makes these nice little cute little noodles here. Just throw it in the pan. Saute it with just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and put it on there's 2 zucchinis on there, a full plate of pasta. The other thing I did with the beef, this is extra lean ground beef, but I cut it with 30% chopped mushrooms.
Okay, so because a lot of people wouldn't think, you know, meatball's healthy. So why did you choose this?
Well, a lot of people like meat, by the way, and mushrooms are just loaded with like 10 vitamins and minerals, and so it is cheaper because it cuts the meat, and then it's also loaded with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and it tastes really good.
And that's important to know because some proteins are better than others.
Yes, well, and it's important to get protein on your plate because if you don't get enough protein on your plate, you do too much carbohydrate. So protein at every meal is so important for sustain energy.
That's great. Yeah. Okay, so we understand some proteins fill us up better than others, which is great. Yes. All right, let's move on to appetizers, and color is everything, right?
We know the holidays are all about color, okay? And vegetables, fruits and vegetables are very colorful, so they really, really make your holiday table beautiful.
These look gorgeous. What are they?
So what this is just some cucumbers that I just chopped, about 1-inch chop, and I just take a little lemon baller and I just kind of wedge out a little bit of a well there, and then I filled it actually with some fire roasted tomatoes, topped it with some fresh Parmesan and a little bit of green onion, and it's so pretty and it's tasty. Everybody loves those, and cooking tomatoes actually brings out more anti-cancer properties. So it's just a great thing to have as an appetizer if you're bringing something for a party.
All right, so we have the main dish covered, which by the way your daughter didn't even realize that was
No, I actually did this and didn't tell her, and she's like, great pasta, Mom.
That's perfect when you can fool your kids.
Approved,
We've got the appetizer covered, and now on to snacks. And snacking sometimes can kill a diet or when you're trying to eat healthy, but you say not necessarily the case.
Well, the key with snacking is mindful snacking. It's not kind of just, you know, throwing food in your mouth you don't realize you're eating.
Right.
So purposeful snacking keeps you feeling like closer to that 2 instead of a 0 when you're starving and you're making a food decision.
So instead of
strategic,
chips.
This is actually a challenge because seaweed is so nutrient rich. Asians have been eating it for years, and you can make it easily. It comes in these strips, these like longer strips.
And it comes in different flavors too.
Yeah, you can just brush it with some olive oil and just put it over an open flame, like on your stove, and you've got this.
Salt?
This is actually the sea salt flavor. There's a sesame flavor, and then for people that are very bold, there is a wasabi, so a little kick to it. But a lot of people also take.
That's good.
Yeah, a lot of people
like
take
sushi.
they take the seaweed and they wrap it in brown rice. You can do that with some veggies, and it's really pretty when you're doing it on a an appetizer table.
Okay, let's focus on the popcorn for a second, because I know that you say spices can actually boost our metabolism.
There is some research to show that spicy foods can have a temporary increase in your metabolic rate.
Okay.
Now it is a temporary, but if you like spicy foods, and in the state of Texas, so many people do, and my husband, I call him a Texican because he wants spicy on everything.
What did you top this with?
So that actually is sriracha seasoning. So people, you're going to be really bold. This is just air popped popcorn. A lot of people don't realize that you can take popcorn kernels, put like 3 tablespoons in a brown paper bag.
Wow.
And
that
just put it in, yes, it does.
Okay.
Put it in the microwave and you got fresh popcorn. You don't need to use the bags.
Let's get to dessert. That's always a killer, but we can even have dessert.
Yes.
Done the right way.
And so more fiber added even to your dessert, but really good flavor. So
you have what?
This is actually a black bean cookie.
Okay.
And we made these last night, and my daughter loves them. There's a lot of peanut butter in them. The recipe is actually on foodandnutrition.org.
Okay.
It's a website that a lot of dietitians put their recipes on, so I highly recommend. This is also featured on there as well. We call these apple cookies. So sliced red and green apples with some peanut butter, some old-fashioned oats, and
then just some fruit, a cup of fruit. Nothing wrong with that. And then obviously water we have to drink a lot of, but why drink boring water when you can really do it up like this?
I hear a lot of people say they don't like plain water, so you can infuse this. This is a real trend you'll see in the store. This is the one that I use personally, and you can put those right in there, and it also keeps you hydrated, because we know that if people don't have enough water, they're going to be hungrier.
And I want our viewers to know you actually have a blog that can help people figure out what to eat.
Yes, Lamont Nutrition. Just go on there with the blog. Okay. Also, a lot of great information on eatright.org, which is the National Association for Dietitians, free to consumers.
All good ideas. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. All right, you can go to LamondeNutrition.com to check out Angela's Eat Fit for the Holidays guide, or to learn more about her nutrition service.